Hello, this is Mark Argentiano. Today I'm going to take you through a guided meditation. My aim is to help you get your three brains in sync. Let's start though by concentrating on our breaths. Don't worry, I'll explain about the three brains as we go along. Breathe in through your nose for a slow count of 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Now hold on to the air for a count of 4. Then let it go, back into the world, out through your mouth, slowly, for another count of 4. Now, repeat that cycle. I know you really want to get to the part where we get those brains in sync, but we're not ready for that yet. Once again, in through the nose, 2, 3, 4. Hold it, 2, 3, 4. Out through the mouth, 2, 3, 4. You may be out of rhythm with my count. Don't sweat it. Take a moment to be on your own rhythm, just breathing in and out. Feel that next breath as it enters your nostrils. It may be cool. It may be dry. It may be dusty. But your nose is amazing. It filters the air. It warms the air. It moistens the air. Now, on this next breath, feel the air expand your lungs. Feel it reach the depths of your lungs. Feel it as if it were a glowing light. Yes, that's it, a light. Illuminating a forgotten room in a mighty castle. Your body is amazing. It has so many rooms that have been closed off and hidden away for far too long. Rooms that have never been explored. I've just noticed an itch in the corner of my eye. Maybe you'll feel something itchy or tickling too as we go along. Don't try to ignore it. Continue breathing as you notice it. In through the nose. Hold it. Out through the mouth. You can count each of those breaths. How many go by before that itch fades away on its own? If you need to scratch it, how many breaths went by until you couldn't resist any longer? Don't be upset. With practice, you'll be able to last longer and longer. Are you still breathing? I hope so. Now, on this next breath, feel it as it leaves your body. You can't hold on to it forever. Let your tongue drop from your palate, out through your mouth. 2, 3, 4. Feel your jaw muscles relax. In fact, feel your whole face relax. Release the breath. I know, it's hard to let things go. All right, I feel you. Enough with the foreplay. We're all ready now. Whether your eyes are open or closed, I want you to visualize the contents of your skull. Some believe the whole infinite expanse of the universe is projected from the 6 inches between your ears. Sure, that's a lot of responsibility, projecting an entire universe. Are you still breathing? I hope so. In through the nose, 2, 3, 4. Hold it, 2, 3, 4. Out through the mouth, 2, 3, 4. There are 3 brains in your head, and they've got to live together in such cramped little quarters. I mean, there's not much room inside your skull. The neocortex, the limbic system, and the reptilian brain. Those 3 brains have different rhythms to begin with. The rhythm of the neocortex is as slow as molasses when compared to the reptilian brain, which reacts lightning fast. When your 3 brains get out of sync, there's a lot of noise in your head. It's a cacophony. But when the conductor is masterful, slow beats and fast beats can coincide. When your internal conductor gets the 3 brains in sync, it's sweet music. It's a symphony. The neocortex is responsible for thinking. What was your most profound thought this week? Take some time, remember, and all the while, remember to breathe. In, hold it, and out. Your thoughts, be they profound or foolish, are part of you. What was the silliest idea that occurred to you this week? That dumb idea doesn't define you. You're more than that. You're more than the sum of all the thoughts you ever had and all the thoughts you ever will have. The limbic system is the emotional part of your brain. The emotions give colors to your thoughts. Maybe exciting colors, like orange, for thoughts that make you happy. The color for sad thoughts, of course, is blue. It's not the thoughts themselves that are happy or sad, though. Rather, it's the limbic system that makes them so. Take some time to remember a moment from this past week when you glowed with pride or happiness. That warm glow. Let it wash over you. Bathe in it. Now, think of a moment from this past week that caused you to redden with embarrassment or burn with shame. Those unpleasant emotions don't define you. You're more than that. You're more than the sum of all the emotions you've ever had and all the emotions you ever will have. The 3rd brain in your head is the reptilian brain. It's the most ancient of your brains. Before thought, before emotion, the reptilian brain is lurking. The reptilian brain is ready to react instantly and instinctually. The reptilian brain is at the very core. It causes your heart to thump in your chest like a sledgehammer. The reptilian brain causes your breath to come so quick that you can't catch the next one. The reptilian brain causes your hands to shake so you can't bring a spoon to your lips. The reptilian brain causes your voice to tremble so you sound like your grandfather. When was the last time your reptilian brain hijacked your body and made your heart race or your voice tremble. Take some time to remember. This is really important. But if you can't remember right now, don't worry. This recording isn't going anywhere. You can always come back to it. Now that you've shed light on your three brains, you can get them in sync. When they are in harmony, you're in harmony. After all, they're a big part of who you are. The good and the bad. All you. Let's work our way up, starting with the reptilian brain. It's hard to control your heartbeat, but it's not hard to control your breath. I hope you've been doing that the whole time you've been listening. If you haven't figured it out by now, it's the breath that holds the key to getting your three brains in sync. Go back to remembering the last time your reptilian brain caused a thumping heart, hyperventilating breath, shaking hands, tremulous voice. You see now, you're in control. Slow, deep breaths. You always have that. You can always come back here. That's how you reset your reptilian brain. Now, stay in that moment. When your reptilian brain caused it, the thumping heart, the hyperventilating breath, the shaking hands, the tremulous voice, what was your limbic system doing? What emotions were you feeling? Maybe struggling with? Fear? Rage? There's no need to struggle. You are more than those emotions. You can always go back to the breath. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Now your limbic system is in tune with your reptilian brain. But don't go yet. Remember that moment for a little while longer. What thoughts led to those emotions? What thoughts made you afraid? What were you angry about? Did your fear or your anger make the situation better? I doubt it. More likely, it made the situation worse. You may not be able to control the situation, but with practice, you may be able to control your reaction to it. You can go back to the breath. In through the nose, 2, 3, 4. Hold it, 2, 3, 4. Out through the mouth, 2, 3, 4. And remember, you are more than those thoughts. Now, your neocortex is in tune with your limbic system and your reptilian brain. Now, your three brains are in sync. Let's keep them that way. Let's take a few more deep, slow breaths. In and hold it and let it go. Do that a few more times as we say goodbye for today. And remember, you can always come back to this recording. I hope this guided meditation has helped you. And if it did, I hope you'll consider sharing it with a friend.